Welcome back, everyone. I do hope your week has been going well so far. Well, we have major breaking news in regards to stimulus indirectly, and this is because President Biden is standing up to the wealthy and Wall Street and is looking to raise revenue, raise funding for perhaps some permanent implementation of stimulus in this nation. So what is Biden looking to do now? We'll be discussing it all in today's video. So let's dive right in. But before we do, as always, make sure that you do stimulate that like button. Give this video a big thumbs up for me. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you have not already, become a subscriber today. Click that big red button as well as the notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video. We'll be doing our next cash giveaway when we do it 20,000 subscribers. We just hit 15, so we're rounding the turn, rounding the corner there. And so you'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. You might as well get it over with now. And so once you do those few things for me, we can get started and dive right in. Well, according to brand new reports, President Biden will propose doubling the top capital gains tax rate on investments like real estate and stocks. Now, before we even get started, it is worth noting that this will only affect wealthy Americans. So no, don't spread any false information to your buddies. This will not affect the average Joe, no pun intended. This will only be for wealthy investors. This means if you gamble with some stocks on an app like Robinhood or Webull, which by the way, links below down in the description, you can use my links and get some free stocks, all on me, all free, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So use my links down below in the description if you'd like to get some free stocks. But no, it does not mean that if you play around with some stocks, you buy a stock, you make a little bit of money on it, and then you sell it, it does not mean that now you'll have to give away half of your earnings all of a sudden, because this will only be for the top earning Americans, wealthy investors, the hedge fund managers, those kinds of people, not your average person. So President Biden is looking to raise these taxes on wealthy millionaires to fund education and other spending priorities as the Biden administration is taking further steps to overhaul the U.S. economy. The new top capital gains rate would increase from 20% to 39.6% on income over $1 million. That, coupled with an existing surtax on investment income, means that federal rates for investors could be as high as 43.4%, and this is according to people familiar with the proposal. And for $1 million earners in higher tax states, rates on capital gains could wind up higher than 50%. For New Yorkers, the combined state and federal capital gains rate would be as high as 52.22%. For Californians, it would be as high as 56.7%. This means the majority of your earnings, if you are a wealthy investor watching my channel, the majority of your income and your profits, if you are a millionaire, would go to the government. Not surprisingly, this plan prompted investors to unload their stocks, with the Dow Jones tumbling as much as 1% in the afternoon. Now, we don't have this confirmation yet from the White House or President Biden or the White House press secretary, but the plan could be part of President Biden's $2 trillion infrastructure package. They could be tied into one. The infrastructure plan was expected to include capital gains tax hikes so that they match tax rates for ordinary income, but the details were not included in initial White House blueprints for the sprawling package. And just to emphasize how much of a hike this is, when you compare these outrageous numbers being floated around with what investors currently pay, if you take a look, investors currently pay a 23.8% top rate on long-term capital gains. That includes a 20% capital gains tax on assets held in taxable accounts for more than a year. It also includes the 3.8% surtax on net investment income, which was created by the Affordable Care Act to fund Medicare expansion. Under current law, long-term capital gains are taxed favorably with respect to wages. The wealthy pay a top 37% rate on wage income, for example. So the White House plan would instead tax capital gains as ordinary income at a top proposed rate of 39.6%. It would apply to those with more than $1 million in annual income. Again, these are all according to reports right now. No details have been finalized. Under current law, short-term capital gains, or those held for less than a year, are already taxed as ordinary income. The Biden plan would also keep the Medicare surtax in place, creating a top long-term capital gains rate of 43.4%. This tax hike is just one part of the administration's push to raise taxes on Americans that earn more than $400,000 annually, and this proposal will be unveiled next week. Biden is unleashing this proposal as a way to fund the American Families Plan, which would expand subsidies for childcare and make community college tuition-free for all, among other things. So if we didn't know this before President Biden stepped into office, we know for a fact now. President Biden will raise taxes but only on higher earning income Americans. Not on people making $40,000 annually, not on people that work at McDonald's. These are Americans that are in the top income tax brackets and the top earning individuals in this country. But naturally, the fear is that this could trickle down from the top earning individuals to the lower earning individuals. Perhaps businesses and wealthy individuals will have to cut pay raise and wages for their workers, and they'll have to lay off people to be able to keep up. And I'm sure there's already wealthy individuals and businesses thinking about and planning ways to get around these laws, loopholes, and circumvent these higher taxes. This could also set up for an interesting 2022, the midterm elections, where a lot of seats could be flipped from Democrat back to Republican. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on these higher taxes on wealthy individuals. Do you believe that this is the right path to afford federal spending, or do you believe that this is getting ridiculous and excessive and this is way too much to come from the federal government? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. More updates and developments are to follow suit as we await Biden's proposal. He is expected to unveil it next week, so I'll be sure to update you guys right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop for everything in regards to stimulus and news and politics happening in this country. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button. If you have not already, become a subscriber today. Click that big red button as well as the notification bell as well. And if you'd like to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use my links down below in the description. When you sign with Robinhood and or Webull, you'll actually get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So do let me know what stocks you do get. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.